Hello, it's Andrea here from The Art of Journaling, and I'm just coming on to talk to you about what sort of journal you might like to use. A number of people in this group have said, well, what kind of journal do I get? So I'm a sort of all or nothing kind of girl. I don't have just one journal. Have a look at this table here. They're all the different types of journals, and in fact there are more, but I didn't go looking that hard. So I just want to give you a bit of a clue that some people just stay with one journal, and they might do what's called a bullet journal, and it turns into a diary as well as a journal where they record ideas. If they listen to a podcast and they get some ideas, they might put them in this journal, and you can see on my Pinterest account some information about bullet journaling. But I also have journals for different purposes. So I have two journals that are about creative ideas. One, I just loved this when I saw it. It wasn't very expensive. I think I probably bought it at Kmart. I buy a lot of my journals at Kmart. Big ideas. And when I think of something, even if I'm not going to be doing it straight away, I just use one page in this to put ideas in. And every now and then I go back through it and wonder whether I've applied any of them. Some are still a work in progress. So I love the big ideas. I'm doing some, I guess, more and more on my Facebook group. And so as I think of ideas to share with you about journaling, about mental health, excuse the plane going over, about, emotional well-being, I just, as things come to me, I just jot them in this little journal. Rather than having them on a scrap of paper, I've got somewhere to come back to when I'm looking for inspiration. The next journal is a prayer journal, and I'm part of a Zoom prayer meeting. We've been meeting since the COVID-19 lockdown occurred first in March, and we've started writing. I write down our prayer requests, and it's really exciting to go back and tick them off as they're being answered. So that's the little prayer journal, and it says, every petal a hope, every blossom a dream. Then I have what I call my Go for Gold journal. This was given to me, I think, by Deborah and Roy Dunn, and I'm doing a training course at the moment called Go for Gold in my side hustle business. Ask me about that offline if you're interested. And so I just put my notes as I'm doing my training into the one book so that I can find them again. So that's a learning journal, a bit different to an ideas journal or a prayer requests journal. And then I have two journals that Wes got for me for my birthday last year, and apparently he can get them again. So if you like the look of these, they come in a variety of colours, and they're kind of cute because they have the rainbow on the side. And I don't think they were very expensive because his name is Donaldson, so he doesn't spend a fortune on things. Oh, did I say that out loud? Sorry, honey. So the first one is probably the journal I use the most. So you can see I'm nearly finished this one. I'll have to get another one. This is my quiet time journal. So every day, as part of my mindfulness for good health, both mental and spiritual health, I spend time in the ancient scriptures, and I record what I find. I record my thoughts at the beginning and then what my thoughts are at the end, and it's fun to watch it change. So that's my daily quiet time journal. And then this one is my action journal, and probably when I finish this one I'll go back to my bullet journal for this process. But basically, if you or I had a conversation and I needed to take some action afterwards, I would write some notes in this journal and then follow up later to make sure I'd followed through on what I promised I would do for you. So you can see I've got lots of different journals, and I do use them for different purposes, but probably this is the main one where I record my feelings and I'm processing what's going on in my life. I hope that's helpful, and I'd love to hear in the comments what kind of journals you have, whether you have more than one journal, whether you're greedy like me, or whether you just have the one and one size fits all. Love to see photos of your journals, and love love to see links as to where, if you bought them online, where you bought them, what you love about your journal, just so that people who are starting out in journaling can get some ideas and go from there. But you don't have to spend a fortune. Kmart have some great journals, and this is not sponsored by Kmart. Or if you want to know how to get these, contact me, because Wes can get them. I'm not sure. I think probably through his business. Hope that's helpful. Bye for now.